Gay rights protesters head to the governor's office, leading to 23 more arrests at the Statehouse today.
Demonstrators pushing for added protections in state law for gays and transgenders blocked the doors to the governor's office this morning. Mike Sharp was there and was inside the Statehouse with comments from the governor.
My instructions would be they got to go to the third floor. I can't do anything. I can't do anything down here.
Idaho Governor Butch Otter says he doesn't know why his office was chosen as the most recent location for protesters advocating for adding gender identity and sexual orientation to Idaho's human rights law. 23 demonstrators were arrested outside Otter's office on Tuesday, blocking each entryway until state police stopped them.
I'm just stymied as to why, are they going to go to the Supreme Court next? Supreme Court can't do anything about it. Like I can't do anything about it until we've got legislation.
It's the very lack of legislation that is bringing more and more protesters to the Statehouse. With now nearly 150 arrests since the beginning of the session and more demonstrations promised, Governor Otter says he understands why demonstrators continue to return to the Capitol for their cause.
I always understand the frustration, but that's not the question here now. The question here now is, are they starting to hurt their own cause?
Otter says if discussion of the issue is what demonstrators want, there are ways outside of bill hearings to make that happen.
I've often wondered why they don't create their own forum and then invite us to go to their forum.
For now, there's no proposal of a forum, and after 8 years of trying, there's little hope of a bill hearing to allow public testimony on the issue. But the governor says his office is not the place to push for that hearing.
Well, they need to go where the process starts.
Mike Sharp, Today 6 on your side.
There were some different misdemeanor charges that came out of today's arrests. Of the 23 protesters, 18 received charges of unlawful assembly and refusal to disperse. 4 others were charged with trespassing, and 1 person was charged with resisting and obstructing officers.
Idaho State Police officials say protests like today's are taking up manpower and leaving patrols unwatched. They say 20 of their troopers were actually at the scene for today's arrests, and while that was going on, there were 0 Idaho State Police on Treasure Valley roadways.
We're calling troopers in off the road to deal with these protesters. We don't have anybody else to deal with them. So when we're here dealing with them, the public is at significant risk because there's not the troopers on the road.
So far in this session, Idaho State Police estimates that about $20,000 worth of manpower has been spent managing and arresting protesters from Add the 4 Words. There have been about 150 arrests in total.